everyone, Mike the Beast here, and I'm here with Brett from Power Kid Comics. Brett, welcome to Mike the Beast Benson. How's it going?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Awesome. So, first Terrificon, right?
Actually, this is like my 6th or 7th.
Awesome.
I started doing this when it was Connecticut Comic Con way back in the day, when it was in Trumbull and then Bridgeport. And then a few years later, it got transferred here and it became Terrificon.
Gotcha.
So I've been doing this for a while. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what got you in the comics?
I've always had an affinity for comics. I've always wanted to make my own comics, especially at a young age. I've always wanted to draw my own books, write them, and that's what I do now.
Awesome. And you went to school for it, right?
I did. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, I went to the Joe Kubert School of Cartoon Graphics, where I actually got to meet Joe and some of the Golden Age artists who I admired greatly. So I got to learn from them to do the comics the old school way, you know, with ink and brushes and dyes. So that's what I do now. I'm trying to keep the old school alive.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And looking at your books,
Thank
you have
you so
some
much.
The homages you do to some of classic covers.
Yes, this is actually one of my latest books from about two years ago. This is a cover homage to Brave and the Bold 28, one of my favorite books. This is a book called Power Pals, and they fight Repulso the Repugnant. And then my last book, which was out last year, but due to everything that happened, there was no shows. This is my cover homage to Fantastic Four 249.
Awesome.
With the cover with
Gladiator, yeah.
Yeah. I have some other books in the works, and I'm going to continue doing the cover swipes. Yeah. Or homages.
That's awesome. And
Thank you.
how's the show been for you?
The show's been amazing, or I should say terrific. And it's been really, really good.
Awesome.
There's a lot of artists here, and you're bound to find something that will appeal.
Definitely, and a lot of networking opportunities too, right?
Yes, absolutely. I've been doing the show for a lot of years, I said, so I've gotten to know a lot of these artists, pros and indie artists, so it's really fun. Yeah.
There's a lot of that here. I'm meeting artists for the first time. Getting some classic signatures from the greats.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
That is the fun part. Yeah. Not the lines, but it is fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
So. It's been really, really good.
That's great. Any fun projects? You said you have a few books coming out, but looking ahead, any maybe appearances or books you want to talk about?
I have another show in 2 weeks in Mystic. It's the outdoor festival. I also paint, so I do a lot of abstract painting. So it's one of those shows where you have the tents in the street, and everybody has their artwork on the walls. I'm doing that one, and then that's it for me for the year. But I will be doing more next year. I'm laying low to see how things are going.
Awesome. And any advice for kids, or people want to get into the industry who want to just start?
Sure. Just keep, continue drawing, persevere, don't give up. It's going to take a long time. I've actually been going to schools, and I've been showing kids how to make their own comic books.
Awesome.
And so kids are really into it now with all the films, the movies.
Yeah.
So everybody's reading what they call graphic novels.
Yeah.
So kids are really into it, and I've been going to some schools in the past and showing kids, giving them the basics on how to make their own comic books, and just don't give up.
Awesome.
It'll come.
Awesome.
It'll come. I've been doing this since I was probably 5 or 6 years old, and I'm much older than that now.
Brett, thank you so much for your time. It was great
Thank you
meeting,
so
talking
much.
comics, and enjoy the rest of the show.
You too. Thank you very much.
Take it easy, everybody.